This is my first video and I feel like it's been a very long time coming and I apologise, but today I'm going to do a natural makeup look, which is what I've just done on my face now. And yeah, I hope you like it, so enjoy and love you all. First thing I do is I actually do my brows first. I don't know if this is a way that you should do it or shouldn't do it, but this is just the way that I like to do it. Also, I've just got to check one second. So yeah, this is the first thing that I do. Apologies for the wet hair from washing my face. I'm going to use a mirror this time. So the first thing that I do is I brush up my brows so that they're looking a bit more lifted, but also just neater, because with my brows, they move around so much and it's like I wouldn't even do anything and I'll literally be going like downwards and upwards. It looks so weird. And it also, I find that when my brows are looking good, I find it a lot easier to do the rest of my makeup because it just makes my face look more balanced. So also, another thing to mention is that when you brush up and out, you'll get residue on your face, so you just need to wipe that off if you do it the way that I do it. And the products that I use for my brows is I use the Got To Be brow gel in, like just the hair gel, and I put it in my mascara, like an old mascara bottle, and look how crusty it is. But it's literally the best thing ever, really good. So if you ever want to do something that's really portable, really easy, I take this on nights out, and if I lose it, whatever, I'll just buy a new one, because the bottle, I'll get like this much for £2. So then the next thing that I do is I go in with the YSL, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Touche Eclat, Eclat, or none. But I basically, because my eyelids are so naturally dark and my under eyes are so dark, I use quite a light shade. I think this is in the shade Ivory. I actually got this recently and I'm loving it. I've never had it before and I'm actually loving it at the moment. So with this, a little goes a long way, and it's also a trust the process moment. But when you start putting on the rest of your makeup, it really brings itself together. I use my finger for this only because I feel like with the warmth of my finger mixed with the concealer and patting it in, it really makes it look more natural. I don't really suit heavy makeup. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't really sit on my skin. It might be because my skin isn't like, it's not like 100% clear, so any slight cakiness will really bring out my texture. Or it could just be because I don't know how to do it right. Either or, it doesn't really suit me. And then I go in with my absolute favorite mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Honestly, I've used all of the high-end brands. I've used all of the drugstore ones. Well, obviously not all of them, but I've tried a lot. And this is one that I always go back to. So I literally feel like something's outside. Okay, I'm gonna put my hair behind my ears because the thing is with me is I'll get mascara in my hair and then I'll leave it there the whole night. I'm so bad. So this is, I'm gonna go closer. I'm gonna show you how amazing it is. This obviously looks way more lifted, snatched, and I don't know, I just feel like it's a really cute mascara. I'm just gonna quickly go in and do the other side. I'm gonna use my mirror for this because I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. So that is with mascara. My hair is still wet, so this is what it looks like. This is the mascara. So the next thing that I do is I put on bronzer. This is a very essential step for me because my face can get very pale in the winter, and in summer it just brings like everything together, you know what I mean? So I just do my forehead and I tend to just stick to the high points of my face, so I avoid this area. So this is what I do for my lips. So I use the Kiko lip liner in shade 316. It's the creamy colour comfort lip liner. This lasts all day. Like, it will stay on your lips the whole time. It's amazing. I don't really have like a set. I don't really follow my Cupid's bow because I don't really have one. That's that. Also with the bronzer, I forgot to mention that I'm not sure what shade it is, but hold on a second. I've got a palette. It's called the Instant Look of Love in a palette, and it's in the shade Glowing Beauty. It looks like this. This is something that's so ideal for a night out. It has saved me so many times because it has your face powder, it has your bronzer, it has your cheek, I don't know what, blush. It has face highlighter, but the thing is with the face highlighter, because I chose a darker range, it doesn't really highlight my face, so I could use it as like a darker eye, like a gold eyeshadow. And it has like two different eyeshadows, one of them sparkly and then the other one's darker. So this is a really good palette if you're looking for something for all in one. This is definitely something I would buy again because it's just so much easier. I'm gonna go in with the face powder. So sticky from the weather, it's so hot outside. After that, I go in with the smoky eye shade. It's like a pinky browny colour, and I mix it with my bronzer, and I basically just brush this all over my eyes just to give like kind of like a bronzy smoky eye, if that's what you want to call it. And then the next step that I do is I put this on my nose, on the bridge of my nose, and I use it as a kind of almost like a sun-kissed look. Yeah, basically that is what I do. The bronzer that I use is the same as the bronzer in that palette. So if you find something, if you find out what shade that is, if you go into a store or if you find out online, that is what the shade of my bronzer is. I can't actually tell you because my bronzer is literally, it's so old. Sorry. And then the last thing I do is I go in with the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. And I hope you liked it, and this is it.